This is our first video really for 2014. This is our pre-Bowman Gray 200 lap video. So this is, before the first race. We're really excited about going to Bowman Gray this year. Coming off probably the best season I've ever had last year with 3 poles and 4 wins, and just coming up a little short in the points, but that's how it goes over there. One bad night will pretty much cost you the whole championship. So, but most people are, I keep getting asked, are you ready to go racing? Are you ready to go racing? Well, we've been racing since February already. Bert and myself both have both already run several races on the Wheeling Tour, the Colma Tour, and the Battle at the Beach at Daytona. So we've had a few good runs so far. We've had a few bad runs too. We're still working on our tour car, trying to get our tour stuff just right. We seem to be a little better at other tracks than we are. We tend to run real good at some tracks and not too good at others, but that's part of it. If it was easy, everybody would do it, I guess. But we had a phenomenal run at the first of the year at the Battle of the Beach. Just came up a little bit short. Doug Covey ended up winning and we were second, and I tried everything I had to move Covey on the last lap, and it just wasn't quite enough. So coming off that, we've been to Caraway a few times, and Hickory for the Colma Tour. We've had a couple top 5s, but nothing really to brag about. So we're really just now trying to focus on Bowman Gray. We'll be over there for a while. We got a few races on a Friday night here and there, Sunday here and there, while we're running the stadium at the same time. But it's Bowman Gray time. It's like I tell people, it's like the first day of school. You get super excited about going, and then once you get over there, after a couple times, you may be ready to go home and stop already. So that place can be a lot of fun. We got some real good sponsors this year. We picked up a couple new ones, a couple to come back from last year. That always helps. Mark Terry's back on board with us this year. He's promoting his new business, Corks, Caps, and Taps. It's a beer and wine shop. It's going to be open downtown Winston. He was affiliated with the West Bend Vineyards from last year, so different name on the car, but same group of people. Him and Lillian both super great people, great friends. Love having them hanging around and helping us out. Doug Adams, him and Wendy with Adams Towing, they're going to be helping us this year. You can't ask for a better group of people than those guys. I'm telling you, Doug is I can't even put into words how great those people are. So we got a couple new ones, which John Fitzgerald, he's a DWI attorney. He'll get you out of trouble. He's on board with us this year. He jumped on late last year for the last few races at the stadium, and just we hit it off great relationship. John's a heck of a guy. All these people that are helping us are not just sponsors, and they're friends too, because that's what this is about. We advertise and try to promote their business for them, and they help us out, but we all get along, and you get great friends out of it, and that's a good part of it too. Southern Vapes, they've jumped on board this year. Can't say enough about those guys. We've already had one event out there for them this year. It was actually on the Sunday after a tour race, so we'd crashed that night, so we couldn't take the car. But I know there's an event coming up soon where we're going to have the car out there, sell some t-shirts, sign some autographs. Those guys have come on board this year. I can't thank them enough. But it's a good season so far, starting out real good. We got our heads up, like I said, coming off from last year, so we're going to go over there and see if we can't set on the pole for this 200 lapper again and win this time instead of finishing second. So, I about had enough seconds for a while. I'm ready to win some races. Second's a good run, but it's still losing, and it's hard to swallow losing all the time. So we'll see if we can't set on some poles and win some races, and see if we can't round up a championship toward the end of the year. You can't really start counting points early in the year just because there's no need to. There's so many races left to go. Points don't mean anything. It's all about winning races. And if you win the races, you'll get the most points. So, we'll keep going at it hard as we can. Try to have fun. See you this weekend. First race, opening night. So these two here have already told me if I can't get the job done this year, we got us a relief driver. And if she can't get it done, we're gonna put the dancing professional over here in there. And surely out of the three of us, we can win some races this year. You guys wanna say hey?
Sure.
Hi, my name's Sadie.
You're a professional dancer.
Hey, my name's Sadie.
Yeah, true. She don't do anything.
That's Emma.
Hi.